This may not be running weather for everybody, but it is, the marathon's still kind of fresh in our minds. October was not that long ago, and the 2025 record-setting Bank of America Chicago Marathon was a fantastic day. But today's another big day for the 2026 marathon. Runners learn the results of the lottery, whether or not they're going to get to run. Now, don't worry if you didn't get a pick by lottery. You can still enter by doing it another way, Carrie Pinkowski, and that's always the charity program. There's always a chance.
We have over 200,000 participants that have entered the selection process, so they're very excited.
Very competitive, yeah, because we know only about 45
and notified today. But if you are not notified, obviously our charity program that we have has been such a big part and a pillar of our event. Last year, in 2025, last year's event, we raised $47.1 million.
Wow.
We are so humbled by that.
Wow.
$11 million more
I was going to say, I think it was in the 30s.
24. So
up top there, Carrie Pinkowski.
So, we have so many great organizations that we work with at a time when charities need some help. To exceed our goals is just amazing. So we're going to be expanding that field to 20,000 runners this year. We'll be supporting the charities. So we're hoping for big numbers again this year. Okay,
well, you have kind of big news in the area of the charity runs. You want to share with us?
Yes, we talked to a young guy that's a great baseball player, Anthony Rizzo. Obviously had a great run with the Cubs, the championship, which we're celebrating the anniversary this year. But he'll be running the marathon this year, and he'll be running for his Rizzo Family Foundation. So there's an example of how the charity touches everyone. So we're excited to connect with him. He, obviously a great player. We all know that, but what a generous, he's done so much great work in the city, and he'll be back, and he's got a team that's going to be running. So we're excited about that.
Oh, that's fantastic. Hey, that's a get. I mean, come on, you just got to look for Anthony Rizzo in the crowd, and that's got to be a thrill for a lot of people.
And we're looking forward to that. But we'll have over 20,000 participants, over 200 charities this year. So they just do some amazing work. Some of them locally here, nationally and internationally. So just humbled by the response. And obviously, as you know, Bank of America has been all in on this.
No doubt.
A big partner with us. So we're really happy with the response.
Now, a lot of you may not realize this, but they start planning for the next year's marathon the day after last year's marathon. So you guys are really kind of in the thick of it.
Planning here.
Right. What are some of the steps that are coming up for you, because you still have the half marathon that's coming up as well, but what kind of steps are you in the planning process?
Well, what our team is really good at is analyzing what we did this year. So our team, we have a big all staff meeting next week where we take a look at all of the aspects of the event, 2 days, look at the things that really worked well, improve those a little bit, maybe some things that didn't work, if we had some vendors or we had some new wrinkles and communication on our medical team. So everybody's in for that, and we look at some photographs and see how people made their way to the start line, and we focus a lot with our participants. So it really is an amazing ecosystem. Just about every city agency is involved. We get support from the federal level. The residents, the community, our volunteers, but Chicago was just amazing.
Chicago turns out.
Chicago just
You all turn out, yeah.
What an amazing day. The crowds, obviously the weather was fantastic, but the crowds that came out, our volunteers, our participants, we had a record number of finishers. 54,300 finishers.
All good things.
Connor Mantz set the American record.
I know, good
stuff. Some great running up front. So we're just looking forward to a great year.
It's going to be a great year.
I live a charmed life, Marion, to work with NBC, which will be broadcasting the race this year again. So we've got a great partnership. You guys have been amazing, and just looking forward to a great year.
It's going to be a great year. We'll be there covering it, and it's, as always, you put a great field together, so we can't wait to see what you do, Carrie. Here we go. Anthony Rizzo in the house.